Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Desert Ranger. During the Horde Night last night I got 2 skill points and I forgot to put this in the video, but what I put those into, Better Barter rank 4, which is going to give me the even better secret stash, and the first rank of Advanced Engineering. Naturally, as you would expect, I'm going to be putting my next skill point into rank 2 of Advanced Engineering to get the cement mixer schematic. And on top of that, being able to craft 20% faster with the cement mixer is a huge upgrade. So what I'm going to be doing at the start of today is heading over to the trader to see what the new secret stash has. Okay, so nothing interesting on this trade cycle, but it will reset tomorrow and we can check that out. We could maybe go and see Bob and Jen. Hey. Sugar but's nice, so if he does have anything I'll get it cheaper. Right, I saw something pretty interesting there though while it was in here. The vehicle reserve fuel tank mod could be worth grabbing. That is a really good shotgun perk, so I'm gonna grab that. Did I buy the gyrocopter chassis in an earlier episode? I'll need to check that. Also, I've been buying things without sugar butts again. Let me see, did I get the gyro chassis? I did. We could get a gyrocopter very early on then. That could be worth doing. Let's see, gyrocopter accessory schematic. And I really want the reserve fuel tank mod as well. I'm not sure what you need to craft that, but I'll do it, whatever it is. So I'm gonna head over to Trader Jen to see what she has, and on my way over, I'm just gonna scrap all the cars and any really good sources of various things as I go. Interesting. I was on my way out to Trader Jen's, and it looks like I missed an airdrop at some point. See what we got here then. Oh, 50 lockpicks. Only after I get an auger, of course, but hey, saves gas at least. Okay, so we're here at Trader Jen's and like half the day is gone. I have been scrapping a lot of cars, as you can see. I pretty much drove in a straight line from my base over here to here, and took out every car I saw along the way, and I got a lot of stuff. By my calculations, I'll need about 99 mechanical parts, and you can see I've completely overshot that, and I've done that with most of the other materials. One of the things I am still short on, though, is electrical parts, and I'll need a little bit more leather and some cloth to make duct tape, but that's really easily achieved.
Now that you have some
Let's see what Jen has here. So she has a triple armor pocket mod, which is probably going to be purchased in a moment. Drone cargo mod. You know what, I don't have a drone right now, but I will take this triple armor pocket mod, and I'll also take these electrical parts because that's one of the bottlenecks, and of course I will take the cargo mod schematic. So that triple armor pocket mod, if it replaces a single mod, will open up my inventory entirely. There we go. And now the whole inventory is unlocked. No need for a pack mule, how about that? Alright, I'm back at my base. I've done all the inventory sorting. Now it's time to get some stuff crafted. So we need forged iron, mechanical parts, stone, oil, and clay to make the crucible. So we can get that crafted. And I've been upstairs and checked the forge. I've not got enough iron to turn it into enough forged steel to make the gyrocopter parts. So I'm gonna have to mine some iron, of course. And really quickly, I should probably craft all the duct tape I can, because it's just being weird. Now before I do that, actually, fuel saver or fuel reserve, do you need any? No. And drum mag, do you need any glue? No. Okay, so I can just turn this all into duct tape. So I put about 1500 in before, and I had enough for about 50-ish forged steel, and I need about 200, so I'm gonna have to get probably about another half stack of iron, which is not hard to do. I have a mine I can go and inject, but let me just make sure I've not got any spare raw iron down here. I could scrap down stuff like pipes and stuff, but I'll need those for other things. Right, so I'm gonna go down into my mine for a bit and get, you know, half a stack of iron and get that to smelt in my forge. Okay, there's half a stack of iron. That took literally like 30 seconds to get. Okay, and our crucible is done. So we can now make our own supply of forged steel. But it's going to take a hot minute for that to all basically smelt into the forge. It's going to take a while, but we're good. Now, I'll set it to just craft as much forged steel as it can make right now, and I'll come back, you know, at some point. Let me make sure it definitely has enough fuel, just so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, there we go. So, what I can do, though, is make the rest of the gyrocopter while I wait and make sure I have the resources for the other half. So, the accessories are 49 electrical parts, 8 headlights, 75 short iron pipes, 15 mechanical parts, and 6 springs. Okay, gyrocopter accessories are now crafting. So what about the rest of the gyrocopter, the chassis? Do I have the mechanical parts? Yep, duct tape. Ah, I don't have enough duct tape, okay. Let's see, murky water, have I got enough? No, but I have a lot of jars. I have a lot of jars. And I have a chemistry station, so I can make glue very efficiently. I just need to go out and grab more water. So let's go do that while we wait for the metal to smelt and the gyrocopter parts to craft up. There, so that'll be all the glue I'll need. Okay, there's 57 more glue. Great. That's the duct tape issue sorted. What else did we need? 60 leather. And 30 electrical parts. There we go. So now all we need is that extra duct tape to craft, and then the forged steel, and we can have a gyrocopter. I have the wheels, I have the engines, I have the lead car batteries, we'll be good. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the steel to smelt before I can get that gyrocopter. In the meantime though, it is day 16, and since this episode has been so heavy on, you know, tradery kind of things, I should just go and see the trader when they open, and then when I come back, I'll probably be able to craft out all the forged steel I'll need. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a weird episode structure, but it would be dumb of me to get this close to a gyrocopter in one episode and not finish it until the next one. And what else I'm going to do while I wait for the crucibles to do their thing? I'm going to grab any forged steel I see, because it really will speed up the process. And I'll need forged steel for other things anyway. Damn, I got 4 from that. I guess those just actually give about 4 forged steel then. Nice. I thought it'd be like 2, like the lampposts. Maybe those transformers are the best source of forged steel now. Still worth grabbing the streetlights though. Okay, so the traders are open. I've got 20 forged steel so far. It is not the fastest process ever, but it does save time on the smelting later. So better to grab it while we had some spare time. I think if the traders have any forged steel, I'll just buy it to speed up this process a little bit. I have the money and I have some extra stuff to sell, so makes sense. Ah, another trader Hugh to the southeast. Nice.
Well, get busy. We're burning daylight.
Right, Urban Combat 2, Cigars, Urban Combat 1, Military Stealth Boots. Neither are all that helpful, to be honest. Urban Combat 7, which I already have. The gyrocopter accessories, unfortunately not the one that takes steel, so I couldn't have even saved anything there. Okay, he's got 20 forged steel here. Let me sell some of the spare junk I have. There we go, and buy that. So there's another 20 forged steel. I'm going to buy all that wood, because wood is a bit of a pain to get right now. Has he got any machete parts? What I will do is grab that drone. It's kind of a terrible one, but it's better than not having a drone, because this base drone has like an extra 18 inventory slots, which is
If there's nothing
free
else,
inventory.
best be on your way.
There we go, we got a drone. Nice.
Startup sequence activated.
Shush, don't talk. I don't want to hear you. Listen, drone, this is a one-man show. I don't want to hear another word out of you. Yeah, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 16 inventory slots from that. 16 inventory slots for about 3,000 dukes is not bad. Don't really want anything else here. Could get some more rocket frags, but I want a discount on those if I'm going to buy them. Well, I'm still waiting for that forge to smelt some forged steel. We can go and see Bob, because his trades will have reset as well. Yo, Bob, what do you got? Magnum Enforcer. Maybe. I've not got... he's got the whole gyrocopter for 100,000 jukes. Thank you very much, Bob. Oh, he's got a load of forged steel. Let's buy it. It's kind of expensive, but it will speed up this whole process for me. Nice, so we definitely have enough forged steel now. As good as Magnum Enforcer 3 would be, it's not worth it that much, to be honest. I'd rather have the forged steel. Definitely get it in the long run, though. I wonder, I could sell some other stuff and maybe grab that, actually. Hang on. Gold nuggets. And military armor parts. Yeah, there we go, we can grab it.
Great doing business with you. Come back and tell your friends.
So now the last shot in the Magnum will do double damage. So I'm going to head back to the base and get this gyrocopter crafted up, and I'll see you guys over there. Okay, we need 10 more forged steel. Let me put the anvil in. There, that'll take a moment. There we go, 10 forged steel. Can we make it now? Gyrocopter chassis, nice. That's going to take 4 minutes, and then the actual gyrocopter itself will also take 4 minutes. But the accessories, 3 wheels. Let me just get rid of all the resources, we don't need those now. Accessories, 3 wheels, engine, battery, and anything else? Just the chassis, right, nice. So the other things I was trying to make are the drum magazine and maybe 2 fuel tanks. So I'll need 30 forged steel, which I think I have enough to make. Yep, nice. So that'll take a few minutes to craft up. Let's gather the resources we'll need for the rest of it. So I'll need 10 duct tape, 10 scrap poly, and some mechanical parts. So once we get the forged steel, that's good. And the drum mag will need some oil as well. There, nice. We're making loads of progress today. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I need another workbench, actually. Let's see. Do I have enough forged iron? Yep. And do I have a spare wrench and hammer? I do. Yep, time for workbench number 2 then. Please don't use my good wrench. Nice. Yeah, because the gyrocopter is going to be tying this one up for the next like 8 minutes, and I still want to craft those drum mags and stuff, so we'll get that crafted out. And in preparation for the future, I'm going to take this stone and start smelting it into here. We can have this spit out a bunch of cement later. It won't be much, because cement is one of the harder resources to make in the game, but it's better than nothing. Here we go, gyrocopter is crafting. While I wait for that to craft and for my workbench to craft, I'm going to go grab a little bit more iron, because we're going to need some to make cement mixers in the future. Just realised that cement mixers actually take a decent amount of forged iron, and I'll need a little bit more, so let's get back to that. Okay, my workbench is finished crafting, and I got about 5,000 more iron. That is going to be pretty good. Again, that only took like 2 minutes to get. Love the auger. Alright, let's see. Where can I even put this? Maybe break this out. I kind of like that lantern though, so I'll keep it there. There we go. And let's get the drum mag going. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, 2 fuel tanks. Nice, so that's going to take 6 minutes. Gyrocopter's got 1 minute. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this iron on craft in here. This isn't ideal, but I can't be bothered making more forges, to be honest. I'm going to have this one pump out a bunch of forged iron, because I'm going to need it. And yeah, that's pretty good so far. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is a bit of an investment here, is use some of the limited concrete I have to just upgrade the base, because it's going to get me XP. And if I can get a level, I can craft cement mixers, so I can get even more concrete. So this kind of makes sense in my head anyway. Actually, maybe not. I've just had an idea. If I grab all this stone, I can then make stacks of stone, and each of these is going to give me a little bit of XP, and the first one is going to give me like 18,000 XP. So that's definitely going to carry me over the line very easily here. Nice. Level 40. And we can put that into Advanced Engineering Rank 2, and now we can get cement mixers. Nice. I'm going to do that again though. Maybe see how far I can take this here. Just with stone, because another level would be really nice as well. Keeper Forge recipes is very useful. I didn't realize I had gotten this book, by the way, or I would have done this much earlier, but now that I've realized I had found it, getting a stack of all these resources and doing this little cycle and getting all this XP from it is definitely a top priority. The next one would probably be iron. I don't know, we can just steal this iron temporarily here. We got all the forged iron we want crafted anyway. If I go down into the mine and get like another 1,000 iron, we can do this process with iron as well, and probably just get straight up to level 41 from this. Just in case you haven't seen my video on it, by the way, this is the effect you get from Art of Mining rank 5. You can craft basic resources into stacks and you get XP from it, but the XP is diminishing with each individual resource, so you can do this process with stone once, you can do it with oil, nitrate, lead, all of those once. You can keep doing it infinitely technically, but the returns really aren't worth the time you would spend clicking on it at a certain point. There we go, we can now do the stacks of iron as well. First one's going to give me 18,000 XP, maybe more because I have nerdy glasses on, right? Yeah, 19,000 XP. Do that a couple more times and I think we can get a level. And just for the sake of completeness, I'll show you exactly what I'm actually doing because I realise I'm using hotkeys here. So, you craft the stack, it takes 10 seconds, and then you get XP. Then you open the stack, at no loss of any resources, and then you craft it again, and you'll get more XP, but it will be less XP each time you do this. But as you can see, doing nothing but fiddle around with resources in my inventory, I have made 2 levels perfectly easily as well. So now we can get Advanced Engineering 3, which is going to give us the electrical trap kills XP and forge recipe discounts, especially on steel and electrical devices. One more rank and we can get the 4th one here, which would be a priority, but I don't think doing this with iron and stone is really going to be worth my time, but I'll keep it going in the background while I do some other stuff here. See how much XP I can get doing it. It's not going to be a lot though. Okay, so the gyrocopter is done. One of the drum mags is done. Where's my SMG? Put that in place of the shotgun for a bit. Swap those out. And take the extended mag off of you and put it on the SMG. So what's the magazine capacity of this now? It was 44. Now it's 59. Not bad. This thing can really spray now. I'll keep this extended mag. Probably have a use for it. Hang on, let me put it in the mods box here. Right, let's go get this gyrocopter out. Okay. So first things first, I hate the white skin on the gyrocopter. I'm going to go ahead and dye this red. There we go, that looks much better. In line with my motorcycle. Refuel this. And that's it. We're ready to start taking to the skies, but I have nowhere to really go yet. I have more business to do here. But a gyrocopter is a significant upgrade to our mobility. We can head over to that 3 km quest over there. Couple minutes, it'll be over easily. And the gyrocopter has like an exploit you can do with it, which basically means you can travel for almost free. It's amazing. So that's why I'm bothering with the gyrocopter, but not necessarily the 4x4, even though the 4x4 does have that nice inventory boost. Now, do I know how to make a cargo mod? I do. If I got another 5 forged steel, I could expand my robotic inventory here by another 8. That would probably be worth doing as well. There's all the forged steel I need for it anyway. So, scrap polymer, electrical parts and mechanical parts. I'm surely running low on electrical parts. I can't have many more at all. Oh no, I have like 60. How'd that happen? Let's see. Cargo. Put that on there. So there's another 8 inventory slots, basically for free. And there's my fuel tanks. I'll go put those on my motorcycle and gyrocopter. Each of those is going to give them 50% extra fuel capacity. It's not amazing on the motorcycle, because the motorcycle is now only really going to be used for close range travel, but I kind of like modifying my vehicles just for the fun of it, so you can't stop me. Oh, I forgot I already had a fuel saver. I'm going to take that off of that and put that on the gyrocopter. Completely forgot I had that. Yeah, so now flying with my gyrocopter is essentially free, and I can do it for a very long time with a reserve fuel tank. This thing can stay in the air if you use the reduced gasoline trick, which I'll show you probably in the next episode, although I do have a video on it. I'll have it pop up on the top right now so that people can click on that. This thing will be able to fly forever. Now, it's insane. And it's got 45 inventory slots. Definitely worth having, and probably just take the motorcycle and have it be a part of the gyrocopter. That's one thing I love, is that you can put vehicles inside of vehicles. So now, when I land, I can get the motorcycle out and go between quests and stuff. But when I want to go far, we got the gyrocopter for it, and I don't have to keep them both out. There we go, that's great. I'm hungry, let's steal that. Okay, so the stone and the metal are getting to the point where doing this is basically just wasting my time, but you can see I got another half a level from just those two. If I was to bring out the coal and lead and nitrate and oil shale and wood, that would be really good. It's worth noting that it doesn't work for gas cans, gunpowder, or lockpicks. Those are a different mechanic entirely. There's the cargo mod. Drone, come here. I think you have to pick it up to actually put the mod on. There we go. Now, if you have a better drone than I have, this will have more mod slots, and the cargo mod actually does stack. I'm told by people that you can't just shift click it and you have to drag it if you want to stack them. I don't know, I've never had the problem, but keep that in mind. You can absolutely stack the cargo mod. So now my drone has gone from 16 slots up to...
It is good to be online.
What did I say? What did I say? Shush. Went from 16 slots to 24. Practically for free. So definitely get one of those if you can find the schematic for it. I think I bought that earlier. And let's put all my iron in here. We can turn that all into whatever I need. So the next thing we need to do, cement mixers. I need a load of cement mixers if we're going to be doing that base build later. So I'll need springs, engines, and mechanical parts, along with forged iron, which I believe I had crafting in that other forge. Go, and it ran out of fuel. There we go. Let that craft out some more. Now, in the meantime, let's get 3. Let's go 2 in there, 1 in there. Yeah, that'll be enough. That'll give me 4 cement mixers plus a couple more I can make. I can make 1 more. I've got 1 more engine, so I'll do that. And that'll give me 5 cement mixers. So the real issue is going to be stone, and I'm going to have to just mine stone, huge amounts of stone. The real bottleneck there is going to end up being wood. Yeah, because wood is limited. So let me go check on my wood outside. Nice, looks like they're grown as far as they're going to, so I need to chop these down ASAP, get them replanted so that they can double in volume again. I wonder, does Rockbusters increase the amount of resources you get from trees? It's something I've not tested. And it should, hypothetically, because it's basically just a rank of Motherlode. So might be worth checking that out. Trees are limited out here, and I'll need a lot of wood to make a base. So let's test that out. Increase the amount of wood, ore, and stone. It says it'll work. I got 112 before. 126. It's not a huge increase, but it's something. Alright, so there's all the trees gone. If I replant these, I'll have 70 trees, which is a lot. I probably want that considering they're only actually growing to half health because of the desert terrain. The tree population is about to explode. The good thing about them only growing to half health, though, is it only takes half as long for them to grow as far as they're going to grow. So I can just do this every hour and, you know, crash my computer with all the leaves. So I'll probably stop at about, you know, 100 or something, I don't know. Also, with that, we got a stack of wood, which means we can continue this process with wood. There's 2 cement mixers, another cement mixer. We can make 1 more. I think that's enough. I don't think I'll need more than 5 cement mixers for this series. I'm not going to make some mega build. It's just going to be a big base, you know? So 1 more and we'll probably get a level. Nice. And with that, I think I'm done with intellect. I don't think it's going to be worth the skill points to really up this and then get like the final rank of better barter or advanced engineering for a while. So I'm probably done here for a long time. I don't need any grease monkey. I already have the gyrocopter, and gas isn't an issue in the desert, so I don't need to get the efficient gas can stuff. Position might be revisited, but otherwise I think we're done with intellect. And what I think that means is we're going to go back into agility now and start getting some of the good perks like gunslinger, get that up to at least here, Same with deep cuts. I think parkour up to max is a very overdue thing. And Flurry of Blows is a definite must-have. I've just been putting it off because it's not been as necessary as some of these other perks have been. I might even go Hidden Strike and From the Shadows. And much later down the line, I'll probably grab a little bit more strength just to fix Minor 69er, Motherload, and Sexual Tyrannosaurus at some point. And if the series really runs for a long time, we'll go into some Perception with Deadeye and Demolitions Expert. That's the build plan, but that is a little bit down the line for the perception part, that's for sure. It's very low priority. Let's put cement mixers down. There's another one downstairs. While I'm down here, stone, there we go. Also, I've got a little bit of cement that I've just been collecting. We can definitely get more when we start doing more tier 5 POIs. The tier 5 POIs are littered with concrete, so we'll be good on that part. In the future, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of mining underground for stone. That is pretty much the 7 Days to Die mid-game for me. I say that kind of humorously, obviously. I'm using a lot of end-game gear, but this is the mid-game of 7 Days to Die for me. Because I can get all the end-game gear I need by like day 10. That is not a difficult part. Part of the game that takes a while for me is getting all the resources to build a big base, and then the game's kind of done because you have endgame gear and you can beat all the zombies and everything. So, you know, the next big goal for me is definitely going to be building that upgraded horde base from that, getting that set up with power, which means a bunch more engines, and I use them all on cement mixers. Well, that'll be fun to go and scavenge for them. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at IzPrebuilt for updates for the channel. And of course, if you want to become part of the community, you can do that by joining the Discord, which is linked in the description. Thank you to my channel members for making these videos possible, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Desert Ranger.